Any ideas what this car might be? Scratching your head? Come with me. I have a clue for you. The logo, take a closer look. Still completely clueless? All right, well, I'll tell you. It is the Denza sports car, and it's a working title, but yeah, this is it. Let's find out more. So what do we get? Well, I reckon if you typed "show me a fast car" into ChatGPT, this is exactly what you'd get. I'm seeing shades of Lamborghini here, especially around these rather gorgeous headlights. It's basically got all the right bits in the right places. The big front splitter, the wedgy side skirts, these very nice aero wheels, huge carbon ceramic brakes. I think the profile is really cool as well. Now, the high performance model comes with a massive rear wing. That's missing from this one though. You've also got these sort of diamond rear lights. Splattering of Corvette in that maybe? I feel like there's sort of eyes squinting at the traffic that you've just blasted past behind you. But without the rear spoiler, I still think it looks really nice. It's a nice shape to it. But this is a car that has capabilities of driving up to 217 miles per hour. So without it, is that going to create stability issues? Possibly. But how often are you going to be driving at 217 miles per hour? Probably not very often. So does it really matter? That's up to you to decide, depending on your driving habits. Yeah, we should talk about that. The speed part, because inside there is a 76 kilowatt hour battery, which is part of the chassis. So everything remains super stiff. There's also not one, not two, but 3 motors, one at the front and 2 in the back. They produce a total of 1,366 horsepower and 1,260 newton meters of torque. I need to sit down and think about that for a second. That, I mean, anything over 1,000 for either of those figures is basically ludicrous. So this thing is going to be basically a rocket ship. Maybe it should be called the rocket ship. Anyway, 0 to 62 miles per hour, we're talking 2.7 seconds. So yes, that is faster than a Porsche 911. Yes, that is faster than an Aston Martin Vantage. The big question is, how is it going to handle through the corners? Bring on the test drive. I cannot wait. It's not very run-of-the-mill in here, is it? It's mega. I mean, the inside of this car fits the exterior of this car. It feels plush. All the materials used, you kind of want to touch and stroke. The chair feels lovely and comfortable. You've got this kind of, is it a racing steering wheel? Not quite, but you've got plenty of buttons and things to do. You've got this boost button, which I'm excited about using. You've also got a button on here with a checkered flag on. Now, if I go into the menu, something comes up in Chinese, and I have no idea what it is, but supposedly if you press that, and then you press that, you can then, it kind of goes into basically like track mode where you can count laps and various metrics come up. It is currently unreadable from my perspective, but obviously when the European models come, that will be sorted out. Serious question here. How often are you driving to work and you say to yourself, oh, if only I had a warm pastry to hand? This car has you covered. Oh yeah, this isn't just any old storage space. No. It's not a cooling one either. Well, it does that too, but it also heats up to 50 degrees. And when I say I can deliver you a warm pastry, I am not exaggerating. This is warm. Oh my God. The chocolate's melted. It's warm inside. Might have to take a break while I can finish this. Ginny, this is the answer to all your prayers. You can now keep your mug of tea warm. Ginny doesn't put her tea in like a thermos flask. No, she just brings a mug of tea into her car. That's quite revealing. She's probably never going to be loaned a car again. But yeah, that's for you. Anyway, back to the car review. Normally, I'd jump in the back seat, but I don't think there's much point because it's so small back there. It's very, very tiny. No, I mean, basically, there's a very limited amount of space between the rear seat and the driver's seat. So good luck to carrying any passengers. Just make sure they have very short legs and you'll be fine. Right, let me give you a bit of clarification because I have been doing my homework. Chinese car building giant BYD has a couple of premium sub-brands. One is Yangwang, which is ultra luxury and has the massive ocean-going U8 SUV and the U9 electric hypercar, which in the extreme version has just under
3,000 horsepower. Yeah, really. But while those cars are a bit mad, Denza sits between basic BYDs and bonkers Yangwangs. So it's a premium brand with loads of tech, but not quite as insane as the headline-grabbing models. Interestingly, Denza originally launched its first vehicle in 2014 as part of a 50-50 joint venture with Daimler. But BYD now has a 90% stake. So BYD obviously thinks this is a good brand to have, and they're coming to the UK. First with this, the Z9 GT, which is a bit like a Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo or Panamera, and then the sports car. There are going to be 3 versions, this coupe version, the 2-seater convertible, and a high-performance one. Basically this, but on serious steroids. Do you want to know why I think this might actually be a game changer? Because Denza is very good at some of the tech stuff, backed up by the parent company BYD, a lot of which already features on the Z9 GT. The BYD's Blade LFP battery is probably one of the most advanced in the business. So that's at the heart of it right there. But the sports car also has suspension that reads the road ahead and adapts the damper control in real time. So it should ride really well and be firm through the twisty bits without you needing to change modes. Plus, with 3 motors, it's got some party tricks. It can spin in a circle, like Madonna and Kylie Minogue. Oh, and the U8 and Mercedes G580. And it uses a super advanced rear-wheel steer system to be able to crab walk into parking spaces. Also, in regards to safety, if a tyre blows up to 112 miles per hour, the car will still go in a straight line. Very smart. So, as far as the more practical, the slightly boring bits of the sports car go, here is what we know. That 76 kilowatt-hour battery has probably been kept to a reasonable size to save a bit of weight, and 252 miles of WLTP range is likely enough for a car like this. But the car has 800-volt charging, so if it were like other Denzas, it would charge at a very reasonable 270 kilowatts. But BYD have just announced a battery capable of being flash charged at rates of up to 1,500 kilowatts. The final figure for each individual model will be confirmed soon. But for a bit of context, the fastest charging electric cars that you can buy in the UK right now are cars like the new Cayenne and BMW iX3, charge at 400 kilowatts, which is already really fast. But this new flash charging tech is more than 3 times that fast, and a version of this system battery will be fitted to incoming Denzas. As a result, 10 to 70% recharge times, I'm excited, takes 5 minutes, and 10 to 97% recharge, 9 minutes. They also tested it at minus 30 degrees temperature, and it was still under 12 minutes. Bonkers. The only small issue is that BYD hasn't said how big that battery was that it was charging to get to those times. The biggest packs are 150 kilowatts, so you could be looking at a top of some 400 miles of range in under 10 minutes. Okay, so maybe you're not in the market for an EV that parks like a crab at 217 miles per hour. But don't forget that if you're in the mood for a new or a used electric car, electrifying.com can help. Just pop over to the site and we'll guide you through battery warranties, real-world ranges and pros and cons. We're here to make it easy.
The Denza sports car might look slightly anonymous, both in name and looks, but it's hiding some serious tech under there, which is very, very exciting. Now, there's no pricing as yet, but given everything you get, I am going to make a bit of an assumption that it's got to be 6 figures, right? Now, I don't think we've seen a Chinese car brand supersede Porsche or other European counterparts when it comes to the driving dynamics. But potentially, this Denza could be the one that can. BYD have confirmed that both the Z9 GT and this is going to be coming to the UK later this year / early next year. So I am very much looking forward to some serious, fast crab parking. Let me know what you think.